Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome, one, welcome all. And it's another live stream. And I know a lot of you have been asking, where is Voices in Education? Of course, we're here, but it has been a lot, all right? A lot has been happening, and for sure, we're trying to prioritize, what's happening in Jamaica in the context of Hurricane Melissa. But of course, this is also an opportunity to use this platform to talk about, what we usually talk about too, sports. And so we want to have a quick conversation about, the Reggae Boys and what's to come on Tuesday. So as you enter, please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button as we continue to grow stronger together. Welcome, one, welcome all. Again, hit the like button, hit the share button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. Of course, I am going to open the WhatsApp line. Of course, I want to hear from you because it's just a simple question. Will Jamaica qualify on Tuesday for the World Cup? All right, so we want to hear from you, and also we're going to turn on the not the chat, the goal in the chat. We're going to place a goal in the chat. We want you to help support our mission here to help as much Jamaicans as possible, so even $1. So if you cannot support with a super chat or a super sticker, that is totally okay. Just hit the like button, hit the subscription button, share, tell a friend to tell another friend, and of course, keep those prayers going up. All right, that is definitely important. So, as you're in here, let me know who is here. That would be fantastic. And again, we want to get as much, what would I say now, conversation as possible. So enter in the chat and, let us just talk, and, let us see here for sure what will happen. Again, welcome, one, welcome all. Please remember to hit the like button, the share button, and the subscription button, and let us just continue to grow stronger together. All right, so the goal there, I believe, is live in the chat, and there are certain words apparent that we cannot enter, but it's just about supporting Jamaica. All right, so come on in, and I am going to put that WhatsApp number in the chat as well. All right, so that you can give us a call. We would love to hear from you. All right, so Jamaica, right? Jamaica. And perhaps I need to show you the table first. So let's go to that. All right, you should be seeing the table on your screen. All right, so in the context of my understanding, and it has been limited, I guess, given all that has been happening. So I want you to join in and just share with us, right? So, in the context of this table, and perhaps, a lot of people would say this is a good opportunity given the countries in this group H, for Jamaica to get out of this group. So, as it currently stands, Curacao is at the top, so in the number one spot on 11 points. Jamaica in the number two spot, all right, on 10 points. Trinidad, they're on 6, and Bermuda, all right, they did not register a point. And so right now we're down to gravy. That's what we'll say. So the pot I come down to gravy. What happens now is that we're asking the question, will Jamaica qualify from this group into the World Cup? All right, will they make it to the World Cup? So there have been a lot of back and forth conversation in the context of, Jamaican football and JFF and coaching. I've seen it, I've read it, I've heard it. And so we're now here, I guess, as I said, the pot is coming down to gravy, and we're waiting on this game. I believe I read that there would have been, let's say, the second. So Jamaica if Jamaica should not win, and in the second place there is another opportunity. From what I've read, but I believe that opportunity is going to be far more challenging to get in. So this would be, I guess, very safe then in the context of gaining a spot in the World Cup. So, my good friends there, my doubles friends, I don't know if you're here, Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica, they played last week, and, that was a draw. All right. So in that match, Trinidad and Tobago, mathematically, they had a slim chance, if my memory is serving me right. So they would have to win and then wait on the result of another game. So it was really dwindling. It went all the way down for Trinidad, for my doubles friends. So big up yourself, my doubles friends, if you're here. And, so Jamaica now, unable to hold on to the lead in that game, settled for a draw. And so that draw meant that Jamaica now, they must win Curacao on Tuesday in the National Stadium for them to get this World Cup qualifying spot. And so that is the situation right now. So Jamaica must win. And if you look at the points, if there's a draw, Curacao obviously will win the group on 12, Jamaica on 11. So Jamaica must win. There is no if, but, or maybe. Jamaica must win to really get to the World Cup, to get this spot into the World Cup. All right, so that's the situation there in that context. Now, there have been, a lot of back and forth conversation regarding, coaching and, all that has happened in the context of the game and the players, in terms of selection, in terms of organization on the field, and all that in terms of position. So now I want to hear from you. Who do you believe is going to win? Well, the big question is really, will Jamaica, and I guess it's the same thing, will Jamaica, all right, will Jamaica win on Tuesday? So that's the context there. Will Jamaica win on Tuesday? So that's the big context. The encouragement is for us to go in there and pack the stadium, pack it from top to bottom, from left to right. All right, so we have to pack up the stadium on Tuesday. So that's the encouragement. On that note, though, we are being told that VIP and grandstand sold out. All right, so I believe bleachers available, premium bleachers and skyline seats, I believe, are available. So you want to ensure that you're getting a ticket if you're able to. And I believe they're also doing a food drive in the context of supporting people who have been negatively impacted, especially those in the West, by Hurricane Melissa. So, you want to go and show up for your country as best as you can. All right, so to cheer them on. So bleachers 2,000, premium 4,000, and they say grandstand is all out. I don't know if VIP, but that's 12,500. Skyline is 25,000, and food and drink included. And you can get your tickets at jff.quapid.com or at the JFF HQ headquarters on 20 St. Lucia Avenue in Kingston. All right, so again, we want to hear from you. Will Jamaica win this one? I really want them to win. I really want them to win. I really want to feel that, thing that was there back in 1998. We really want that, at this moment, we want that national pride. It would do good for our country, especially given what we are going through at this point. So, that for sure will be a good opportunity for us there, come what may. And I don't even want to talk about all, that I've been hearing in terms of the missteps and, by JFF and all of that. And I always feel too that sometimes I don't know a lot, as I said, because I haven't been able to follow them like that. And so I would love to hear from you. But from the little that I know, in the context of team and just, gelling of team, that is definitely important. I don't know, but it's like everything international is better than yard. And that's just how I see it at points. And I don't know, but I am just hoping that we will get it right, because we need to get it right. We definitely need to get it right on Tuesday, because anything um beyond that is going to be strictly disappointing for sure. And so we definitely need to get it right. So coach, pull up your socks, ensure that you're doing what you need to do, because we need this one. Jamaica land we love, we need this one. We need a win on Tuesday. We need to have something else, that as a people right now, that what most of us are going through, they have some national hope, something to say, okay, we're gonna rise up, rise up. Yeah, we want to get back to that place. And so yeah, it's a good opportunity. Mats Morgan, welcome. Who do you believe is going to win on Tuesday? Will Jamaica win? And yes, guys, so a lot is happening there in the context of the football. And we just want to know, if Jamaica is going to win. But we won't know for sure until on Tuesday. All right, so that's the situation. And we just want the best for Jamaica land we love, and I guess that's a part of it. All right, so and just to let you know that the JFF, and this is by virtue of the Gleaner, that they are reporting, right? They are reporting that they're having a major surge in national support for the team. And as I was sharing just now, grandstand tickets are officially sold out. All right. And so, the support is there. And so I know the people are going to support, right? And it's for them, the JFF and the coaches, to get it right. So will the coach get it right this time? And so that's a part of it, right? So what they're saying, the nation is rising behind the boys. We are overwhelmed and grateful for this journey, and we can't wait to see all of Jamaica come out in support. We thank everyone who has already secured their tickets, and we encourage others to join us and be part of something special. When the stadium is full, the boys feel it, Jamaica feels it. And I hope when the stadium is full, the coaches will do the right thing, because that is definitely important. Much more. Okay, a win for Jamaica. And you're saying, okay, 12 versus 11 with the home support. For sure. I get you now. Perfect. Yeah, indeed. So with the support, they should have more momentum. And I hope, they will just play with their all. And I think, and I heard, I don't remember who I heard saying it. There's a difference when you're born in Jamaica and you understand the struggles, you know how you went to get to where you want to be. So you're going to put out everything to shine, to shine as bright as you can for the black, green, and gold. And so, that perhaps is something different. And I don't want to assume anything for anybody because I believe that everybody is going to want to play their best, whether it's for national pride or for their own personal gain. But that's just what I believe, that everybody would want to do their best in a situation like that, for sure, right? And so we hope it's the situation where Jamaica Jamaica is going to win. And I am just praying and hoping for that. I'm just praying and hoping for that. So again, if you're just joining us, welcome. The WhatsApp line is on, so you can give us a call. We'd love to hear from you. We just keep it real and respectful. We don't bash or belittle anyone. So give us a call, and I am hoping that someone will call so we can just talk a little. But yeah, I would love to see Jamaica just winning for sure. And again, as I was sharing earlier, all right, so the JFF is urging patrons to wear yellow, the color of hope, strength, and renewal, and bring a canned food item to support the Federation's ongoing Hurricane Melissa relief program. Donation bins will be available at the venue entrance. So, yes, guys, and again, we are in this too in the context of supporting Jamaica. So, if you're going to the game, bring at least one canned item with you. So a sardine, a tin mackerel, a corned beef, a sausage, whatever, milk, condensed milk, whatever it is, just bring something with you. And right now, we're also saying if you're here and you're not able to contribute to the goal in the chat, you can definitely hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscription button, and do your part. And of course, continue to send those prayers up for Team Jamaica. All right, so again, welcome one, welcome all. The chat is pretty quiet, so come on, guys, talk to me. I would love to hear from you. Mats Morgan is saying it's going to be a win for Jamaica. Will it be Curacao on Tuesday or Jamaica? We want to hear from you. So my understanding, and I guess I stand corrected here, is that this is, I guess, an easier way to get into the World Cup. But if Jamaica should not win, they have, or I guess Curacao too, there's one other opportunity to get in. That's what I was told. So I think it's some intercontinental. I don't remember, but yeah. And so we want Jamaica to go in, but it's a must win. So let me just go back to the table there. There you go. It's a must win game for Jamaica. Curacao, they can settle for a draw. So they're in a better position than Jamaica now. So what Jamaica has, as Mats Morgan pointed out, we have the home advantage, home support. They are used to the national, well, should be used to the national stadium. I have to say that, use that operative word, because you might have players who are not so used to it who may be playing, but they should be used to the national stadium in that context, just know it like that. And I'm hoping that the team, you know, I guess dynamics, I'm trying to find the word, in terms of, the play, the passes, will be there in that context. And so it's a big game for us, for sure, on Tuesday. And I am hoping that we will get this one. I am just hoping that Jamaica will come out with this one. So that is definitely important. So back to the story. All right, so the JFF is encouraging fans to secure the remaining ticket categories quickly, noting that demand is rising across all zones as anticipation builds. This is shaping up to be a historic night. We want every Jamaican who can be there to come out, wear yellow, and add their voice to the roar that will carry the team over the line. Moments like these do not come often, and that is what Mr. Ricketts is sharing. All right. And again, Tuesday's game will decide the automatic qualifier for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. All right, and so the Reggae Boys must win if they are to advance. All right, and of course, Curacao, they're not going to drop dead and allow that to happen. So, and they will advance if they avoid any defeat. And again, if they get a draw, that's good enough for them. All right, so that is another context. So Jamaica must win, must win. All right, so there is no one way or two way about it for Jamaica. They must win. Curacao, they can settle for a draw. That works for them. So for Jamaica and them right now, Jamaica's home advantage, home support. So that's what they're rallying on, and hopefully that will kind of throw Curacao off in the context of their game, in the context of the crowd there, cheering Jamaica on, a good team out there on the field, doing what we want them to do to win the game. And of course, that would definitely be another historic moment in a sense. And given all that we're experiencing now, as I said before, some national hope, something to look forward to, because a lot of people, they really like football, as we call it, soccer as they would call it, but they really like football, right? And so it is something that a lot of people are looking forward to. Dakasta Cup, Manning Cup, we go hard when it comes to schoolboy football here as well. And so it's going to be a good opportunity even for the schoolboys, to look forward to, if this becomes the reality on Tuesday, where they have some hope to say, okay, this is not so much in a distant past, this is something that I can relate to, this is happening now. Jamaica has made it into the World Cup, and so just all these things, as I said, just hope right over. I think it is coming at a time when Jamaica really needs it. And I feel that we're going to win it. Given all that we are going through, I would be most disappointed if we did not. So I feel that we're going to win this one on Tuesday. How about you? So we want to hear from you as well. But yeah, this is definitely going to be a big game, a very big game too. All right, so you want to ensure that you are showing up if you can to support them, and definitely do what you can to support them. All right. I think just qualifying, I don't know, the feeling would be so hard to describe, just very indescribable, I guess. Given that, as I said, our plate is full right now, it will give us some hope. I've seen some players who have joined the squad. Um, and I don't know. So Casey, for example, we were informed, has joined the squad. So let's see what happens, or at least back in the squad. So we'll definitely see what happens, because if Curacao qualifies, perhaps they will be like the smallest nation to ever, I don't know, you can fact check me on that, to ever play in the World Cup. Not a big nation. All right, so we'll definitely see what happens for sure. And I'm going to go to this article here from the Gleaner in terms of the squads. And I was telling you about Casey. So they have Casey Palmer in, tight out for Curacao. So Palmer in for Jamaica. And I believe this is tight. So Chong out for Curacao. So according to this article, it has been contrasting squad updates for Jamaica and Curacao ahead of Tuesday's decisive CONCACAF World Cup qualifier, as the Reggae Boys are bolstered by the return of Casey. So hopefully Casey is fit and ready, while Curacao will be without Chong. All right. Palmer was initially omitted from Jamaica's squad due to injury, has been called up ahead of the final qualifying match. On the other hand, Curacao will be without one of their key midfielders, as Chong is ruled out due to injury. Chang has been struggling with a knee injury since October and will remain with his club, Sheffield United, as he continues his rehabilitation. Tuesday's fixture will decide Group B's automatic qualifier for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Curacao lead the group with 11 points, with Jamaica just behind in second on 10. The Reggae Boys will need a win if they are to advance, while Curacao will advance if they avoid defeat. All right, so that's the article there from the Gleaner. Yeah, so it's as simple as that. So for Jamaica to move forward, they must win. All right, they must win, and that's it. They cannot draw, they cannot lose. And I know the fans, based on what the JFF shared and what I've just shared with you a few minutes ago, Jamaica is turning up based on the tickets that have been sold. Jamaicans are going to show up. They have been turning up where the tickets are concerned in terms of purchases, and so they're going to show up to support the team. And I hope that the coaches, they will do what they need to do in the context of ensuring that Jamaica is well represented on the day, and they will make good choices. I think I don't really want to go back and comment on the Trinidad game because it's all done. We can't, but I hope they learned something from that game in the context of, what they will do for the game on Tuesday. But that's about that, guys. Again, I am thinking and I have hope and saying that Jamaica is going to take this one. It is a moment that we really need at this point, given all that has been happening in Jamaica. People are still suffering, people are still hopeless, and so this will just add a little ray, even just a little bit of sunshine in, some of those dark days, for sure. So we look forward to Tuesday on that note to see what will happen for sure. And again, send up all those prayers for the team, for everyone in Jamaica who is suffering as a result of mad, malicious, and miserable Hurricane Melissa. So we hope that you'll continue to keep safe, help in whatever way you can. If you're able to just get some water from your tap, like get some clean containers and just catch some water there and transport it to the nearest point. People need water to wash dishes, to bathe, to wash clothes, they need water. So even if they're not going to use it for drinking purposes, so that they can have it. So whatever it is that you can do, if you can go and help clean up, please do that. If you're not able to do that, keep the price going up. Share our platform. We're coming soon. this week or by weekend to share our Amazon registry with you. We're just trying to finalize some things, and then we ask. So we ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll continue to provide you with updates over there on WhatsApp as well. All right, thank you so much for coming over. Thank you, and blessings and love, everyone, and we'll see you in the next live. Bye for now.